Hello, Heidi Anderson here. I'm doing a screencast today sharing with you about my simple HTML document. You will see here in front of me my notepad where I put my code, and at the top we begin it with HTML, and then at the very bottom we close it with HTML, and everything is within the body, as you will see, except of course for the title, Heidi Anderson, which is my name. And then I go in, I do have H1 and H2 headings, and I did use the strong function here, and you'll see that rendered right here. So here's the beginning, a little Heidi Anderson story, and in the strong text, and then next you'll see the italic text. I go into an H2, another H2 setting, and then begin my different paragraphs. And so you'll see that today I ordered my cap and gown, and I'll get to dress like this very soon. Here's a picture from the Chicago School website where you can order your cap and gown for graduation. And I did have to resize this, and so you'll see that it was resized. It was a very large image. And let's go over here where you see that it was resized. Okay, you see that the width was changed here. It's much smaller than it originally was. Then I continue on down with a new paragraph. You'll see that they start and also end, showing the paragraph function, and move on down in the rendering. It talks about for 2 years I pursued a master's degree in industrial and organizational psychology, and then here you can click and it'll take us to the website for the Chicago School. Ta-da! Okay, and then we'll head back in there, and you can see that that is right here in the code where we have the SRC and then in quotation marks the website, and you'll see it closing there. And then I did have the alternate there that we learned on the website, giving us in our tutorial, that if it doesn't render, it'll say oh wait, that's the image for the Chicago skyline. So that's my next image there, which is also from where you can sign up to do the ceremony. I did not change the size of that because I really liked it. So then we move on. What will be next for me? So I moved in the middle of my studies, and I have a very big yard. Grandmother was a great gardener, so I'm looking forward to gardening. So here is my A-frame, and we'll see here in the notepad where we move on down with our next H2 heading, what will be next, another paragraph. And so I'm interested in making an Asian garden space, and so I'll show you my I-frame, I guess. And there's a video of an Asian garden. I'll just see that for a moment. And what I liked about the Asian garden is that it shows a lot of characteristics of a garden I'd like to create. Okay, and we can continue with that, but I'm sure you guys can go there yourself. Now, so from watching this, I know that I want to have big boulders, Japanese maple tree, and an Asian-style footed concrete lantern. And so next you'll see that I did insert my 3 additional characteristics. I have a table here with some common plants found in an Asian garden, and I also have a quote down here on the bottom, a quote feature, and also changed it with the division and the coloring. And so you see that in my code here, where you can see that I did put the bullet points in, and then also the over left. And then here is the table that you'll see, table feature, filled that in. And then div style, changing that, and the block quote. And that is the end of my screencast for my HTML assignment.